And ahead of the scheduled reopening of the airports, the federal government has approved the sum of 2.3 billion naira for the construction of a taxiway at Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. The decision was taken at the just concluded Federal Executive Council meeting chaired by President Muhammadu Buhari. Our correspondent Adeshewa Odushoga now reports.
Over 20 billion naira has been approved by the Federal Executive Council for projects to be executed across the country through 4 ministries. These ministries are the Ministry of Works and Housing, Ministry of Water Resources, Ministry of Aviation, and the Federal Capital Territory Administration. Briefing State House correspondent at the end of the meeting, the Minister of Federal Capital Territory says the Council approved 6.7 billion naira for the construction of the road linking Yaba to Godi in Abaji Area Council of the FCT and the third phase of the roads within Abaji in Abuja.
This is about 8.4 kilometers and is intended to complete and complement the other roads that were already put there. And this contract has been approved for Mr. Sahabi Liman and Sons Limited in the sum of 2,128,176,102 naira 50 kobo.
2.3 billion naira was approved to the Ministry of Aviation for works on the taxiway at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Ikeja, Lagos, which have been abandoned for the past 16 years.
Aviation presented a memo which is for a revised estimated total cost for the extension and asphalt overlay of the Murtala Mohammed Airport runway 18 left, 36 right, which was rescoped to reconstruct and rehabilitate the taxiway Bravo.
On its part, the Minister of Water Resources said the Council approved the rehabilitation and reconstruction of Lakang Irrigation Project in Plateau State for 634.2 million naira.
The project comprises rehabilitation of 100 hectares of an existing pilot irrigation scheme and then expansion of that irrigation scheme by additional 500 hectares. It also includes reconstruction of existing damaged water control and conveyance structures, preparation of field and fish ponds, and provision of adequate water for irrigation of the fields.
Minister of Works and Housing Babatunde Fashola says his ministry's 2 memoranda with over 10.6 billion naira for project cost revision before the council were also approved.
The first project is the Koto Cafe to Lokoja section of the Abuja-Abaji-Lokoja highway. The second road is the Cham-Numan section of the Gombe to Yola highway.
The meeting also featured the presentation of 6 memos and 2 scorecards for the past year before the council. And this is the 6th time the members of the Federal Executive Council will be holding a virtual meeting since the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic, which first hit the country in February 2020. Adeshewa Odushoga, TV360, Abuja.